Hi, welcome to the channel where I review the latest movies from around the world.
When the name Avatar is mentioned, we are not simply talking about a movie. We are talking about a world that permanently changed the definition of the blockbuster cinema. Avatar: Fire and Ash marks James Cameron's third return to Pandora. But this time, not through water or untouched nature, rather through fire, ash, and deep internal fractures within the Na'vi society. This film does not aim merely to dazzle the eyes, it seeks to challenge the audience's established beliefs. A world where heroes are no longer absolute, where enemies are not limited to humans alone, and where Pandora is, more than ever, on the verge of collapsing from within. Avatar 3, Fire and Ash directly continues the events of Avatar: The Way of Water, bringing the audience back to Pandora once again. But this time, Pandora is neither peaceful nor unified. Jake Sully and his family, after enduring loss, war, and displacement, attempt to restore a fragile sense of balance in their lives. However, the continued presence of humans, the expansion of their extraction operations, and the scars left by previous conflicts make it clear that this balance is more fragile than ever. Along this journey, Jake and his family encounter a previously unknown Na'vi clan, known as the Ash People, a tribe that inhabits Pandora's volcanic scorched regions. Their harsh environment directly reflects their worldview, beliefs, and way of life. Unlike the forest and ocean clans, the Ash People have lost their deep spiritual connection to Awa. Years of volcanic eruptions, environmental destruction, the loss of loved ones, and a profound sense of abandonment have caused their faith in nature and the cycle of life to collapse. Their leader, Varang, is a charismatic, intelligent, and fiercely pragmatic figure. He believes that blind resistance against humanity will only lead to the complete extinction of the Na'vi. From Varang's perspective, survival on Pandora requires embracing power technology and even limited cooperation with humans. This belief becomes the core conflict of the film. For the first time in the Avatar universe, a Na'vi clan consciously chooses a path different from the others, a path based not on faith, but on power and survival. In contrast, Jake Sully continues to believe in the unity of the clans, the preservation of Pandora's natural balance, and faith in Awa. This ideological clash transforms the film from a simple human versus Na'vi conflict into a deep philosophical and internal struggle. As the story unfolds, this clash of beliefs escalates into widespread conflict, one that threatens not only Jake's family, but the entire social structure of the Na'vi. The film clearly shows that Pandora is no longer threatened solely by external forces. It is breaking apart from within, where anger, despair, and the loss of faith can be just as destructive as human weapons. James Cameron once again demonstrates his unparalleled mastery of world building. The design of volcanic landscapes, the integration of fire, ash, and scorched nature, the distinct culture of the Ash People, all contribute to making Pandora feel alive, immersive, and breathtaking. Varang stands as one of the most complex antagonists in the Avatar franchise. He is not a stereotypical villain, motivated by clear logic and conviction, a product of pain, loss, and shattered faith. These qualities allow the audience at times to genuinely empathize with him. The film boldly refuses to portray the Na'vi as flawless beings, challenges the concept of blind faith in Awa, adopts a far darker tone than the previous installments. This approach elevates Avatar 3 from a visual spectacle to a more mature and thought-provoking experience. Despite its visual brilliance, the film suffers from pacing issues, particularly in the first half, which feels overly expository and could have benefited from tighter editing. It is evident that Avatar 3 functions largely as a narrative bridge to future installments. As a result, several storylines remain unresolved. The ending may feel incomplete for some viewers. Several established characters have limited screen time or lack the depth and development audiences might expect. This may disappoint longtime fans of the franchise. Avatar 3: Fire and Ash is not merely a continuation of Pandora's story, but a serious attempt to deepen its themes and moral complexity. Visually stunning, thematically dark and challenging, and narratively ambitious, the film nevertheless struggles with uneven pacing and excessive length. Still, Avatar 3 represents a significant step forward in the maturation of the franchise and effectively sets the stage for much larger events to come.